Hello again everyone, Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about the ruler of the 5th house posited in the 3rd house in a natal horoscope. Well, as most of you know, the 5th house governs hobbies, enjoyment, children, romance, things we like to do. Could also be connected with gambling and speculation. The 3rd house is communication, short journeys, generally the earlier part of education, and siblings. So anyway, let me get started. Well, since the 5th house can be connected with speculation, gambling, this could be something that, these people like to communicate about, their ideas, some concepts on this subject, and just things that are related to the 5th house in general, such as, romance, and children, their hobbies. They might put a creative spin, into their communications. This could be somebody that might flourish in creative writing. This person, 5th house is, since that is connected with, speculation, gambling, this person can be somewhat audacious and, sometimes maybe take some chances with, what he or she says to others, so that, it's something to be, perhaps wary of. Romance, romantic partners could possibly impact their communications with others, perhaps, for example, a romantic partner or romantic partners could expand, social circle for this person, perhaps introduce him or her to other people to communicate with. This could be someone that has, children that are verbose, that like to communicate, that are intellectually motivated, children that are very, adept, at learned people, children that may, excel well as far as scholastically, especially, like the early education, up till, 12th grade. This could be somebody that, that has, romantic partners that they, where they like to, romantic partners could be people, that this person, likes to, to talk about, and, could be, a romantic partner could be someone that he or she has, I guess you could say challenges the mind and, is intellectually stimulating, as well as, the physical, aspect, of, having a romantic partner. This could be someone where they're, I guess you could say, things of amusement, or things that this person may like to talk about, things that they like, their hobbies, their enjoyments, such as, could be fun-filled activities, could be things such as board games, video games. This person may have, propensity to communicate about. They may like to talk about their hobbies, their romantic interests, their children, who also, children could, also, figure prominently in this person's communication. This person might, have children that they like, they like to talk with, they like to communicate with. Children can impact communications, perhaps. Keep in mind too that, as I've stated previously, that, the 5th house can correspond with Leo, and, Leo is very magnanimous. So this could be somebody we could say is somewhat magnanimous or generous, as far as their communications go. It could be something where this person, does a lot of, communicating one way or another, and enjoys is something. Communication could be something that this person revels in and enjoys. I have Leo on the cusp of the 5th house, and I have the sun in the second, but it's conjunct my third house. So even though it's technically in the second house, I still have some overtones, I guess you could say, of the ruler of the fifth house posited in the third house. So, I think, creativity, can be involved with my, my communications, and I can be a, I guess you could say a big, big talker. Communications do figure prominently in my life scheme. I think that would actually be an understatement, though. Well, anyway, people, that will conclude this YouTube astrological segment for the ruler of the fifth house posited in the third house in a natal horoscope. Stay tuned next time, where I will be dissertating and talking about the ruler of the fifth house in the fourth house in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel, but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis on a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.